Crazy fishing in Miami. Like normally when we go to fish, you try to go as far as you can away from buildings, away from boat ramps. You go down here, there's sky rises everywhere, there's boats everywhere. You're next to the port, there's container ships. It's a unique place to fish. You're fishing where you think there wouldn't be fish because of everything going around, but there's fish everywhere here.
You're in an urban jungle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Tarpon are the ultimate game fish. They get 200 pounds, they're armored plated, they jump, they fight, they do everything you want a big fish to do.
They go deep, they pull hard, test your tackle, they bend your hooks, they break your rods, they do everything.
They're also hard as hell to land. Armored plated mouth, really hard to hook. So a lot of people look for them or want to go after them because they are the silver king. They're top of the food chain, game fish. Miami's one of those spots where you can target them year round. You know, there's a certain migration right now from like March into the summer, especially with the shrimp pouring through and spring mullet heading north. It's kind of one of the best times to target them. I'm going to be mostly fishing micro baits, the 3-inch, the 3.75 paddle tail, and then I'm also going to be fishing the 3-inch shrimp. I'm thinking that the shrimp are going to be flushing a little bit better tonight since we're closer to the moon, and I'm thinking that those big tarpon are going to be targeting those little shrimp. Brandon's going to be fishing more of the bigger baits. He's got a brand new 8-inch, 9-inch prototype that he's testing out on the straight tail, new design, and trying to key in on those fish on the larger profiles. And then together we're just going to be covering both to see what profile those fish are on, and if they're really stuck on one profile over the other, then we'll both switch off and target them that way.
The good thing about tarpon is you're going to find out really quick what they want. Once you find the water column they're in, you throw a bait that try different profiles, something small, medium, large, and you're going to find out fast what they want.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Right now I just got done tying an FG knot. Got 40-pound X braid going to 80-pound Seaworks fluorocarbon leader. Using a Van Staal 150 on a St. Croix Legend inshore, 8-foot, extra fast, extra heavy.
FG knot is necessary, especially when we're tarpon fishing. Just when you're putting maximum pressure on these giant fish, you want 100% knot strength, and that's where you go FG. Extra thick leader. The Seaworks 80 is more like 100. Fight that abrasion resistance. We're gonna slide by the port, see how many shrimp boats are out there. Miami tarpon fishing is all about finding them first, you know? Ain't no guarantee from one night to the next. They're not doing the same thing. So checking out the first spot here, seeing if there's any tarpon busting on shrimp at the light, and then we're gonna run down the port and just hop around. Pulled up and I already saw a couple big shrimp pouring through. So I'm tying on a 3/4 ounce Amber Alert. I'm gonna have one light shrimp, one heavy shrimp, just to start off with. See that heavy duty 3X hook? You'll be able to put max pressure on that, not have to worry about anything. That's a big one. Slack tide giant, baby. Was not expecting it. We're here just killing some time, waiting for the tide to go. Casted it out there and on the drop. He is smoking me right now. He's trying to take me to that marker. When we get up to the front of the boat.
Yep.
He's coming up or getting eaten by a shark. So right now, I don't know, that fish is acting funny. You always got to keep pressure on him. No slack line. He's coming right to us right now. Feels like he's on top. Oh, there he goes. Oh, is that a shark?
No, that's him on top.
Sure.
Every fish he hooks, he thinks it's a shark now. Like he's so traumatized by sharks.
See a big shrimp?
Yeah.
So first fish of the night, pretty sure it's gonna be first fish to the boat. I'm gonna lead him off of the back here. Light pressure, let him swim out and away. Around that motor. And I always say it's one of the nice things about the long rod, so you could get around the boat with it. It's an 8-foot rod, 15 to 30.
It's a big one, dude.
We made this to have a secondary backbone, so you could really pull on these fish. And I got them hooked right on the button there. He did not like that. That was a beautiful jump by the boat. Trevor, I can't lay him up on your lap any nicer, sick, buddy. That fish is fighting so hard right now. If you go with him like this, you can lead him all day. Across his back, across his back. Nice and easy, because he's pointing at the boat. When he's pointing at the boat, you don't want to, you almost slack up. You don't want him to jump in. All right, he's there, B.
Nah, he ain't there. Wait till he's up. He's up.
There he goes.
Straight off. He was going
that could have been
down
in a
his
tail wrap.
Yeah.
Tail kick.
You win some, you lose some. That's what happens.
Yeah, we brought that fish by the boat a handful of times, and that last time he did not like that. When he came by the boat, he splashed all of us. I had him along boat side, but he wasn't ready to be landed. You know what I mean? Like leader touch, all that, like fine and dandy, but we don't call that fish caught unless we're grabbing him by the face on the side of the boat. If we're hooking up with 100+ pounders on slack tide while we're killing time, waiting for the tide to start going out, I think we're gonna have a good night tonight.
It's all about matching those profiles and seeing what the fish really want, what they commit to. We're fishermen just like you guys, and we just try to figure it out and see what the fish want.
You know, I grew up fishing, wishing that we had baits like this.
Yeah.
You know, that were specifically made for tarpon fishing. A little 3-inch jig head that you could land 100, 150 pound fish on.
Yep.
All of our baits were made out of necessity in the sense that we needed that jig head. We needed a hook on there, something made specifically for snook tarpon fishing, the kind of fishing that we like to do and we go out to do. And Miami is like it's our back door. This is where we grew up fishing out of. So a lot of the baits were designed around fishing here, fishing South Florida, anywhere from the Keys to Sebastian. That's our stomping grounds.
Putting the heat to me.
Oh, shark's on him.
Shark.
Just break him off. He's done. Just break it. Big shark problem.
Oh, we leader touched his ass. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Now we gotta leave this spot. That's 2 for 2. Both fish I hooked.
Yeah, on the 3-inch shrimp.
Did not have an issue.
All right, off to another spot. Go pick up Ben and try another spot.
Yeah, so we just picked up Ben. We're gonna switch it up, hit a whole nother side of the port. I think no matter where we go tonight, we're gonna find tarpon eating those shrimp. Oh, okay. Deep. Perfect fish.
I was like, let me see if they're deep. Sure enough. Dig the hook in there.
Well, they want the big one.
Yeah.
It's off spot lock, right? It's off spot lock?
Yep. Ooh. Oh. Saw that? I don't know, he like jerked and it broke.
Line broke?
That's
those tail whips, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta use them long leaders here.
Fish are up high, it seems, so far. So I'm gonna do a 8-inch purple haze half-ounce tin head. This way we can see what they want. They caught a couple on the small stuff, but I know this tide's switching, so we're gonna give it hell with the bigger baits.
There you go.
Drag.
Perfect size.
The drag slipped big time. There's some bigger baits around. Brandon had a couple bites on the big straight tail. Just kept consistent with the 8-inch. Tail as old as time on the purple. God, there's so much tide, I can't turn the rod the other way. Drilled.
Soaked me.
There's that 8-0.
Yep.
Drilled.
Great. Feel my shirt? Is it wet?
Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, dude. No, thank you. I was getting hot.
Thank
Need
you
a
for
little
catching
cool
my
down.
fish.
And that's why we love tarpon fishing. They were on the complete other side of the port, and they were crashing on ballyhoo ladyfish. It looked like they were eating big bait fish on top. But that's one of the cool things about fishing for tarpon in Miami. It's not only do you have to find them first, before anything you gotta find them, then you gotta see what they're on, what are they feeding on, because they can get really picky on you. And then you gotta stick them, and you gotta keep them pinned. You know, if you're out in the inlet, you gotta battle the sharks. And if the sharks are around, if I see a shark go after a tarpon, that's it. I just move, because from that point, you got nothing to do. And you just gotta bounce around, find the fish, find what they want to eat, and see if you can keep them pegged.
That cast I got smoked
You got him, that's him.
three times in a row.
That's the man. Oh, perfect fish, catch that one.
Got him, Billy.
Catch that one, Rick. Want me to drive?
He's actually good. Let's see what he does.
I can't really
Little
see.
bit.
I can't see your line.
He's going to the back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go on the right
The
side.
problem is the wind is blowing me, so I gotta get in the channel quite a bit. Perfect.
Big
perfect.
fish.
Yeah,
I thought it
nice.
was smaller.
Man, that thing's so strong, dude. Sick. God, that thing's so fucking green, dude.
Don't even try grabbing the line right now. You'll cut your hand.
There you go, you got her. You're kicking that thing's ass right now. You're good, Joey, you're good.
Not good. This is why I like snook fishing. Yeah, she's done right now.
Is she?
Grab that leader.
There's the leader right there. I just need it.
Grab the leader. There she blows. Woo. Holy crap.
I'm sorry, B.
No, I'm sorry. Thank God you ended that fight. Don't be sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
I mean, I was getting ready to grab it, but I couldn't.
Thank you.
Great job, dude. Brandon, guess what?
Your turn.
I'm wet.
Your turn. Yeah, so we started off in the port. It was slack tide. Tide started just going out because they got 2 bites. Yeah, it was like near a grass ledge, drops off to like 30, 40 feet. And they wanted the little 3-inch shrimp jig. Later on in the night, we tried around the port. Right away, like first cast, we hooked One that was probably like 80 pounds. A couple casts after that, another big one, jumped it off. And then we came out to the inlet and ate the 8-inch straight tail. They were smoking it right away. First cast, Ben hooked up.
So it wasn't first, it was second cast. Sorry.
Had a shark on it, broke it off so it could get away. It's not easy landing those big fish. That's why I like snook fishing. Jose likes tarpon fishing.
No, they just like me. Sick night tonight. I'm smoked. I'm toast. It was awesome. We were fishing 3-inch shrimp in the beginning of the night when the current was slow. That's when the shrimp excelled, and then once that current picked up, that full moon current too in Miami, and those bigger baits started flushing through, and those tarpon got stuck on that 8-inch profile. That's all they wanted for the middle of the tide. So that was one of the biggest differences tonight. It was just really fishing the beginning and the end of the tide when the water was moving slower. Those tarpon were just keyed in on those shrimp right on top, and then in the middle of the tide, it was all 8-inch the entire tide. So all right, guys, if you don't know already, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Leave a comment below if you want this style of video, more explanational, going out there and explaining what type of fishing that we're doing and how we're going after them. Look out for any kind of giveaways that we do on our podcast. We do our podcast every other week. So one video, we're going to do a fishing trip, and then the next video, it's going to be a podcast. And we're going to keep that cadence for now. So appreciate you guys. We do it for you guys, so we appreciate it. Want to say anything, Brandon? Say it.
Smoked.
He's smoked. We've been up all day. We're gonna probably do it again tomorrow for you guys, and we love every second of it. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and peace. See you tomorrow.
Later.